first time. Stop it. Oh
no.
I watch Hello Okanagan from Vernon.
What's up, Hello Okanaganers? Welcome back to another episode. We're here in Lake Country, BC. And Peter, what are we doing today?
We're visiting the cheesemonger, the ambassador of Canada. He lives here in the Okanagan, so make sure you watch this episode.
Welcome back to another episode of Hello Okanagan. We are here with the cheese ambassador, the squeaky cheese guy, cheesemonger, David.
Who's that guy?
Not me, David. This David.
He must be a good guy.
And if people at home are watching us on YouTube and they're not listening, they're just reading the subtitles, he's got an accent. Where are you from?
Australia? Not quite. Quebec City is where I'm from. Yep.
So tell us a little bit about your history, how you got into this, and how you branded yourself the cheese ambassador and squeaky cheese guy.
Yeah, so in 2005, that's when I moved out here. And when I moved here, I realized, goodness, there's just bricks of orange cheddar. Jeez, I miss going to like small little cheese shop from Quebec, and I did not know I love cheese as much as when I realized I did not have access to good cheese.
You don't know a good thing till it's gone.
That's exactly right. So the very next week, I was driving all over BC to visit Cheese Factory. And then on my way back, I found some cheese curds. They were orange, they were refrigerated. I was disappointed, but they were still good. And so I started my research study, went back to Quebec, studied with a few good cheesemakers, some big corporations, some smallers, and then realized we had great curds out here. So I started bringing fresh curds all throughout the Okanagan. So it got me to a great point where now I realized there's a lot of cheesemakers out there. There's a lot of milk out there, but we don't really need more cheesemakers, because what I realized is that people did not know cheese. So then that got me on a journey to start teaching about cheese. And I wanted more than cheddar, so I just went on to the big guns that we have in the country, started meeting the best cheesemakers we have, the smallest, the biggest, and realized all that is. And in the end, it just brings me to my real passion, which is life. And cheese is life!
I like this
Cheese
guy.
is life.
Na
Na na na na na. Anyways, that's a really good segue, mon ami. We're gonna sit down, leave you alone at the bar, and teach us about cheese. The name Squeaky Cheese Guy, which is your handle on social media, I should let everybody know how to find you. It's Squeaky Cheese Guy.
Yep,
And
that's squeaky_cheese.
And then how did you get that name, or how did you pick that name for your?
Because that's how I started with fresh cheese curds, bringing fresh cheese curds throughout the Okanagan and then Western Canada. And so I have a trademark called Squeaky Cheese.
My mouth is watering right now.
Have you seen the board that's in front of you? It's like a 5-foot board that's coming down your throat in a couple of minutes here.
Coming down my throat, eh?
Goji berries
Ooh, goji berries, yeah.
they're just try one.
They don't look like the normal goji berries that are smaller and they look like red little.
So, but they're
way more tart.
Yeah, way more tart. And that with goat milk cheese is
Wow.
outstanding.
They're sweet at first, and then you get this acidity right at the end.
Totally. To pair them so they not only does it look good, but it tastes really good.
Yeah.
That's because it's nice to build a cheese board that looks good, but it doesn't always work good together. Now, you say charcuterie board, but charcuterie board means you'd have a board with just meat. Or a cheese board with charcuterie, then you got both.
Hey everyone, it's almost time for our 100th episode. Do you want to be a part of it? David, what the... And because things are changing in the world, we want to invite you to a filming of our party of the 100th episode. David, how do they find out info?
Go check us out on Facebook and Instagram at Hello Okanagan for all the information.
The best way to start is always with the mildest all the way up to the strongest.
Okay.
But surely, if you're going to be in front of a board, you're going to go with the one that attracts you the most first.
Did you say from the strongest to the weakest or the weakest to the strongest?
Get out of here.
Oh,
Going first.
So if you want fresh cheese, you can have it on its own, just like this. So we're having little Qualicum fresh cheese. If you want like the bite of sweet, tangy, creamy, delicious caramel with a little touch of lavender, grab one of those right here. That's a great way to go.
Cheers.
Yeah. Just wait when the dates kick in, then like you
Right,
get
the
the
sweetness.
caramel that just brings. I think we're gonna go with the black pepper. But actually, with this, you can easily get a little bit of Corsican copa.
Well, I will definitely opt for the Corsican Copa then.
Go for it. And then cracked pepper, Gouda, sweet, a little spicy, but just tasty.
So you're basically making a sandwich. There's over 300 wineries in the Okanagan. I'm sure, just like with any other food, what we have here in front of us, there's a perfect type of wine, mead, and other beverages that you should have with different types of cheeses.
Absolutely.
Which is your favorite type of combination?
What I love is fresh basil with this is a Comté style made in Quebec by Fromagerie du Presbytère, and I love it with candied ginger and a little basil.
Okay.
With the mead, with this it's probably gonna do very well, but I like it with an oak Chardonnay. Oak Chardonnay and this is like...
But I have a question. So if this is the king of cheese,
Yeah.
shouldn't you have the king of beers with this, Budweiser?
Yeah.
Would it work?
Well,
I don't know.
you can try it
Just
actually.
saying.
With honey, the beer will do pretty well. And actually chips.
So just like that is fine?
Yeah. We're gonna go with the brie.
Okay.
This is a blue brie, so you can see the vein coming through. The cheese is so creamy that it's really hard to get oxygen coming through. So it's perforated, but then the cream usually closes down, so you don't have much vein coming through. But it's mild, it's earthy, which is really nice because you have even more earthiness to it. It's not overly crazy, and there's a little bit of almost bitterness to it that you can compensate with something sweet.
I'm going to talk with my mouthful here. Tying in, you've been in the Okanagan since 2005, you were saying? What's your favorite Okanagan item to tie it in with this?
One of my favorite of all time, Hellish Relish, because it's sweet, sassy, and a little badassy. It's a love cheese.
David,
Yeah,
what did you
sorry.
do? First time.
Oh no, it's all good. Honey is antibacterial.
It opens up your palate.
Exactly. And once you have like a really awesome flavor combination that comes through, you can never forget it. And if you have the story that comes with it about the cheesemaker, now you're connecting your food with where it comes from, the whole way down to even milk. Milk is an amazing food because it is alive. It's changing. We can ferment it and transform it. And there's so much benefit to milk.
And now it's time for...
An Okanagan update.
Send your details to dotheokanagan@gmail.com. Hello, all you amazing Okanagan people. I am Saffron Quist, and this is your Okanagan update. Come and visit with some of the Okanagan's finest psychics at a mystic affair. Get clear and move forward with confidence. This will be a monthly event starting Friday, March 18th at Essence Spiritual Bookstore and Tea House. Big White Ski Resort believes that fireworks are not just for special occasions. Come up every Saturday at 7:30 until April 10th and enjoy a fireworks show on top of the mountain. Place your order from over 13 gourmet soups for the Soup is Good fundraiser in support of the Discovery House Addiction Recovery Center in Penticton. These are take-home meals which range from $6 to $8 a piece, and orders over $40 will be delivered at no extra charge within the city of Penticton. The fundraiser is happening March 11th, 18th, and 25th. And that's it for your Okanagan update. Back to the episode.
Hey everyone, if you want David at your next event or even on Zoom and learning what we just learned in person, David, how do they get a hold of him?
Well, not me, David, him, David. But we want to go to his Instagram and Facebook, squeaky_cheese. You'll find him, Squeaky Cheese Guy, Cheese Ambassador, the man himself. And you have a website?
Yes, cheeseambassador.ca.
Hey everyone, it's almost our 100th episode of Hello Okanagan. Peter, how do they be a part of that?
We want you coming to our party now that we can all party again. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram for all the details. 100th episode! We appreciate you. We couldn't do it without you. Follow us right now and get the info.